All right, so it's been a little bit, a couple weeks. Gonna start working on the 90 again. Finally got some more parts in for it, but today we're gonna be doing front sway bar end links, a short shifter, and I believe these are some battery connectors that have like more of like a quick release. And then I ended up picking this up yesterday, some Porsche 17Z brakes, front and rear. So now we gotta start accumulating parts for a 5 lug conversion and to run these bigger brakes. So, but we're gonna be starting with the short shifter. It should be the most straightforward thing. Oh, taken off this stuff before, but all you gotta do is take off this control panel. I believe this I can slide back, and then this part, and then all this should just go. So first you want to pop off these dials, which will reveal 2 screws, and we'll pop those screws out. All right, now we need to get this piece off. Kinda don't remember completely what I did to get this up. Okay, so that's not supposed to be there. Through here. All right, got that removed. Just need to get that little bolt removed, and then should be good. Okay, so I lost that bolt. I don't know where it went. It went down underneath the seat. So now that this should be mostly free. I just gotta take off this. All right, I ended up finding that bolt. Now this needs to. Another thing you gotta do, move this little trim piece that's screwed in right here. It goes up there.
So my mic ended up cutting out and not working, and just going over this. So this mechanism needs to come out now. That kind of, it's basically the part we're replacing. I ended up cutting my finger trying to take out the spring that is for the reverse. There's like a little clip that goes over top of it that needs special pliers, and I decided to use a flathead screwdriver like a dumbass. Then all you need to do is unbolt it. At this point now, putting on the spacer and the new mechanism for the short shifter, you just got to remember to put in that spring and retaining clip to, I don't even know if it's called a retaining clip. I'm just going to keep calling it that though. But you got to make sure to replace that for reverse. And then once you got that all in, yeah, those are the stupid pliers I used. Once you got that in, you'll have reverse, and car should be able to shift shorter. So with that kit, it makes it more of a gap to the transmission tunnel. And in the next clip, my mic was working, I put sealant there.
All right, so got everything all together. Reverse is a little bit stiffer, I guess, maybe. Had to seal up big crack in there, and then now it's just throwing this all back together. So short shifter is completely done. The next thing I'm going to be doing is front sway bar end links. So only going to really film the one side, and then should be it. So this sway bar end link is a lot in a better position, honestly, but look how small that brake is compared to this freaking brake, man. Like, look at that. That's freaking huge. Oh yeah, this is bad. This one was like seized pretty much, and then this one is like, I don't think it's supposed to be like that. Honestly, this feels like crazy different. I know it's only reduced by like 20%, but that just feels like way better. All right, just to kind of show a little bit of it driving, it's the shifting is definitely different. The suspension more or less feels the same, just because, I mean, we only swapped out a couple end links. But I'm sure as like we keep making progress on this thing, through the suspension and brakes and whatnot, it'll get even better. But as of right now, like, this thing is still like, I mean, it definitely feels a little bit smoother with all the stuff we've done so far, but the shifting has definitely tightened up and gotten shorter, and I feel like it'll be a lot more fun to drive going around. So, but yeah. Anyways, that'll be kind of it for this video. I might have a second video dropping this weekend. Gonna be going to get a bumper for this car and might start some prep work, and also might go to Gears and Grinds. So, yeah.